turn into the back straight. Desert Orchid from Dorlatch, Bow Ranger, Boland's Cross, and then Wayward Lad, Western Sunset, Coombs Ditch and Forgive and Forget at the back of the field together with Von Trapp. Those are the last three. But it's Coombs Ditch's stable companion, Desert Orchid, who's 6 to 8 lengths clear as they go down towards the third. A plain fence. Desert Orchid by 10 lengths to Dorlatch, by 5 lengths to Bow Ranger, by a length and a half to Boland's Cross, by 6 lengths to Wayward Lad, and then the other four close up behind them. Western Sunset, Forgive and Forget, jumped that one better, warming to his task. Coombs Ditch and Von Trapp the back two. This is the second ditch that the lead comes to, and Desert Orchid jumps it well. From Dorlatch second, and then Boland's Cross in third, and Bow Ranger 4, and Wayward Lad 5. Forgive and Forget, and Western Sunset, and Von Trapp, and Coombs Ditch. And the leader is a long way clear, and it's Desert Orchid who comes to it. Jumps it well, some 12 lengths clear now. Boland's Cross and Dorlatch. Coombs Ditch is the back marker. And it's Desert Orchid clear as they come towards the sixth, the plain fence. Desert Orchid clear by 10 lengths to Boland's Cross, who didn't jump that as well as Dorlatch, who goes through to second place now. So it's Desert Orchid in the lead as they swing out of the back straight. Desert Orchid clear from Dorlatch in second, Boland's Cross is third, Wayward Lad is 4, then Bow Ranger 5, Forgive and Forget, Western Sunset, Von Trapp and Coombs Ditch are all bunched up behind the leading 4. And it's Desert Orchid who is well clear, and then you can see the chasing group all playing cat and mouse with each other, and it's Desert Orchid who's clear of Dorlatch in second. This is the 7th fence they come to. It's a plain fence. All the three in the home straight are plain. Desert Orchid comes to it, jumps it safely. Dorlatch in second, and then comes Boland's Cross third, and Wayward Lad and Western Sunset, and Forgive and Forget and Coombs Ditch going the shortest way, and this is the 8th. And it's Desert Orchid who leads from Dorlatch in second, and Boland's Cross is third, and Wayward Lad 4. Western Sunset 5, and then Bow Ranger and Von Trapp and Forgive and Forget and Coombs Ditch, and this is the 9th they're coming to now. A plain fence. Desert Orchid in the lead. Desert Orchid from in second place Dorlatch. Desert Orchid, Dorlatch, Boland's Cross and Wayward Lad, and Forgive and Forget didn't jump that too well, but safely enough, and so John Oaksey with a circuit to go, 10 to jump. Desert Orchid has come back to his field now.
Yes, he's a little bit closer, but that doesn't mean he's tired. His ears are pricked, he's perfectly happy, and he's jumping superbly. The favourite, Forgive and Forget, has made several mistakes. That is his habit, really. He very often does make mistakes. Mark Dwyer has survived them all so far, as he usually does. But the question is, how far dare these fellows let Desert Orchid go? Because David Ellsworth doesn't think he'll come back to them, and, well, I'm not so sure myself. He's going awfully well at the moment. Dorlatch still going well in second place, Boland's Cross in third, and Wayward Lad, who's been jumping superbly, in fourth. As they start out on the last circuit, well, it's all still very much to play for. Look at that lead.
Second last ditch they've just taken there, and Bow Ranger is being pulled up. It's Desert Orchid in the lead from Dorlatch in second, and Boland's Cross third. And now Forgive and Forget has gone through into fourth place, with Wayward Lad 5th, and then Coombs Ditch, and so Forgive and Forget, the 2-to-1 favourite. Coombs Ditch at 4-to-1, Boland's Cross at 9-to-2, as they level up into the back stretch, and they've got 7 more fences to jump. So it's Desert Orchid by 4 lengths to Dorlatch, by 3 lengths to Boland's Cross, by 3 lengths to Wayward Lad, to a neck Forgive and Forget, then a length to Western Sunset, then Coombs Ditch and Von Trapp, finding his pace just a bit hot now. 7 from home, and Desert Orchid skips over it in the lead from Dorlatch second, Boland's Cross Novice in third, Forgive and Forget is 4, Coombs Ditch makes ground on the inside of Wayward Lad, and they've got 6 to jump. And it's Desert Orchid in the lead by 4 lengths. Desert Orchid jumps it well. Dorlatch in second, Boland's Cross third, Coombs Ditch now 4, Forgive and Forget with that one, and then comes Wayward Lad, and the big powerful 3 closing on, but Wayward Lad is having to be ridden to get into his position, and it's Desert Orchid who leads. Desert Orchid over in the lead from Dorlatch second and Boland's Cross and Coombs Ditch, and then comes Forgive and Forget with plenty to do, and Wayward Lad with plenty to do. So they begin the sweep out of the back stretch, having jumped that one. Desert Orchid leads, that's the 4th from home. Desert Orchid by 8 lengths now to Dorlatch in second, Coombs Ditch is third, then comes Forgive and Forget and Boland's Cross, and Wayward Lad with a lot to do on the extreme left of the picture gets a reminder to go about his business, and it's Desert Orchid who's still clear, but here comes Forgive and Forget, the class horse in the race. Mark Dwyer now switched to the outside of Dorlatch. Coombs Ditch back in 4th, Boland's Cross and then Wayward Lad, and they're in line for home. It's Desert Orchid and Simon Sherwood look round to see who the chasers are, and the chaser is the top chaser in the country. It's Forgive and Forget. They've got 3 to jump. It's Desert Orchid, Forgive and Forget. Then comes Dorlatch, followed by Berland's Cross and Coombs Ditch, and Wayward Lad won't be winning, but Desert Orchid is in the clear lead as it comes down towards the second last. It's Desert Orchid over safely from Forgive and Forget, the top chaser in the country, held in second place. Dorlatch is third, Berland's Cross 4, Coombs Ditch is being pulled up, but it's his stable companion Desert Orchid who's clear as they come down towards the 19th and final fence in this King George VI ranked steeplechase. At the last, Desert Orchid jumps it well. Desert Orchid clear from Forgive and Forget and Dorlatch as they race up towards the line. It's Desert Orchid for an amazing pillar-to-post win in this top-class chase. Desert Orchid comes home well clear, and at the post, Desert Orchid is the winner. Desert Orchid well clear of Dorlatch second, close for third, Berland's Cross just third. Forgive and Forget finishes 4, Wayward Lad a disappointing 5, and these are the only 5 to finish because...
Now as they turn for home with 2 fences left to jump, Pando Prince on the inside, Desert Orchid in between him and Long Engagement towards the right of the picture. Panto Prince coming to the second last with the advantage from Desert Orchid, 22 pound between them. Panto lands in the lead from Desi, who's challenging again, coming down to the final fence now. Panto Prince on the far side, Desert Orchid on the near side, challenging again as they come towards the last. Panto Prince from Desert Orchid, there's very little between them now as they come to the final fence in the Victor Chandler. Panto Prince on the far side, Desert Orchid lands in the lead. Desert Orchid on the near side, Panto Prince on the far side. Here's where the 22 pounds is going to tell. Panto Prince on the far side, Desert Orchid fighting back though. Desi's fighting back like a tiger as he comes to the line. It's a photo. Desi's won it. He's won it. Desert...
No.
No, I'm sorry, mate. He's a spooky bugger, this one.
I'm waiting for Cavi's Clown to take a turn. Get straight, the rest of you. Lead him in at the back. Come on! Go with it!
Run away.
Go on!
And to a great roar from the crowd, they race to the first of the 22 fences. Bonanza Boy over on the far side, Desert Orchid in the center of the fence, Charter Party and Slalom between horses. Cavi's Clown jumps it last and Desert Orchid has gone to the front as they race to the second. Desert Orchid from 10 plus towards the near side. Charter Party and Slalom and Yahoo and Bonanza Boy, and behind them come Pegwell Bay, and behind Pegwell is West Tip, and then the Thinker, then Golden Freeze, Ballyhane, Carville's Hill and Cavi's Clown. Desert Orchid swings round this first turn in the lead from 10 plus and Charter Party, with just behind them Slalom, Bonanza Boy and Yahoo. Then Pegwell Boy on the far side is West Tip, then the Thinker, Ballyhane, Golden Freeze, Carville's Hill over the third, and Cavi's Clown. They race now down towards the water. Desert Orchid from Charter Party and 10 plus, Yahoo on the far side, Pegwell Bay on the near side. Slalom was between horses. All safely over the water and racing now to the first of the ditches with Desert Orchid on the inside of Charter Party as they jump it, 10 plus, right up with them. Another plain one before the second ditch. Desert Orchid at the sixth from Charter Party and 10 plus, Pegwell Bay and Yahoo. And it looks as though Golden Freeze has gone at that one. Golden Freeze has gone at that. 12 left. The next ditch, Desert Orchid lands from Charter Party and Pegwell Bay. And Carville's Hill's gone there. The Hope of Ireland has gone at the second ditch. This is the eighth. Desert Orchid lands in the lead from Charter Party and Pegwell Bay. 10 plus on the outside. As they run downhill, Yahoo comes next, then Slalom, then Bonanza Boy. The two loose horses seem to be all right, Carville's Hill and Golden Freeze. Over the ninth, Desert Orchid lands in the lead from Charter Party and Pegwell Bay. 10 plus. Then on the outside, Yahoo. West Tip's not far behind the lead. Nor's the Thinker. Bonanza Boy on the inside. This is the 10th. Desert Orchid lands in the lead. 10 plus Charter Party, Pegwell Bay, Yahoo, and the Thinker's gone at that one. The Thinker has gone. Horse and jockey up all right. So 10 left now in the 1989 Gold Cup. As they run down towards the fence, it'll be the second last on the next circuit. Number 11, this time of the 22 fences, and it's Desert Orchid from 10 plus and Charter Party and Pegwell Bay and Yahoo and Slalom and Bonanza Boy, and behind them Ballyhane, West Tip and Cabby's Clown, getting closer to the front all the time. Desert Orchid on the far side, in the center of the fence, 10 plus. On the near side, Cabby's Clown, then Yahoo, then Charter Party and Pegwell Bay. Mistake there by Bonanza Boy. Desert Orchid on the inside of Cabby's Clown and 10 plus. These three almost matching strides. 10 plus taking a fractional advantage now from Desert Orchid. Cabby's Clown on the inside. Charter Party 4, 5 Yahoo, 6 Slalom, 7 and 8 are Pegwell Bay and West Tip. 9 is Bonanza Boy and 10 Ballyhane as they run downhill now with 10 left to jump. 10 plus just in the lead now from Desert Orchid on the inside. Over this one, Desert Orchid again on the inside of 10 plus as they run down to the water. Bonanza Boy going well up on the outside. Slalom is still well in contention. So is Yahoo. Desert Orchid on the inside, on the far side, 10 plus, then Charter Party, then Cabby's Clown, Slalom, Bonanza Boy, and Yahoo and Pegwell Bay. Mistake there by West Tip as they race towards the 16th now. 10 plus, Cabby's Clown, Desert Orchid, Yahoo. Now racing to the final ditch. 6 from home and 10 plus has taken a 3-length advantage from Desert Orchid. Charter Party, the former winner, is 3rd. Yahoo is 4. Cabby's Clown 5. Pegwell Bay 6. Beautiful jump by Desert Orchid, takes him within a length of 10 plus. In 3rd, Charter Party. Slalom was a faller there. Yahoo is 4th. Ballyhane is back in 5th now. 5 from home. 10 plus landed in the lead from Desert Orchid 2nd. Charter Party 3rd. Yahoo 4. Ballyhane 5. Cabby's Clown 6. Running downhill now. And it's 4 to jump now with 10 plus with a 4-length advantage over Desert Orchid. Still in there fighting. Yahoo coming there. He loves the mud on the far side. Charter Party in 4th. 10 plus Desert Orchid, then Yahoo, then Charter Party, then Ballyhane. Racing down now towards the 3rd last in the Gold Cup, and as they do so, it's 10 plus being pressed by Desert Orchid, then Yahoo. Behind them comes Charter Party. This is the 3rd last now. Desert Orchid and 10 plus has gone. He's left Desert Orchid in the lead. It's Desert Orchid now as they race to the home turn from Yahoo, chasing him all the time and trying to get up on the inside with Charter Party 3rd. Desert Orchid and Yahoo now as they race round the home turn. There's very little between them. Yahoo on the far side. He's gone on now from Desert Orchid towards the near side. Yahoo from Desert Orchid, and Desert Orchid looks as though he's tiring in the ground. Yahoo, who loves the mud, is full of running at the 2nd last. Yahoo jumps from Desert Orchid, but Desert Orchid is running. He's trying to come again towards the near side. It's Yahoo on the far side. Desert Orchid towards the near side. Desert Orchid's accelerating as they come to the last. Yahoo on the far side. Desert Orchid on the near side. It's Desert Orchid on the near side. Yahoo on the far side. Desert Orchid drifting over towards the stand side. He's beginning to get up. Desert Orchid is beginning to get up as they race towards the line. There's a tremendous cheer from the crowd as Desert Orchid is going to win it. Desert Orchid has won the Gold Cup. Yahoo is 2nd. 3rd is Charter Party. Simon Sherwood punches the air. Desi has done it. Desert Orchid's won it from Yahoo and Charter Party. And a long way back will be the only other finisher. Bonanza Boy is going to be the only other to finish from the 13 starters in the 1989 Gold Cup, and the first to congratulate Simon Sherwood there is Richard Dunwoody. Richard Dunwoody on the 1988 winner charter party. And so Simon retains his fantastic unbeaten record on this fantastic grey. 9 rides, 9 wins. Congratulations from the second there, from Tom Morgan, who gave such a great opposition to him on Yahoo. Let me just repeat the official result of the 1989 Cheltenham Gold Cup as the cheers ring out for number 6, Desert Orchid, owned by Mr. Richard Burridge, trained by David Ellsworth, written by Simon Sherwood. Second was number
Elsewhere as they come towards the 5th, and Desert Orchid jumps it in front of Bold Flyer. In 3rd place, Stony Grange. A mistake there by Banker's Benefit. Cushinstown has also lost a little ground as they come to the 2nd ditch, and Desert Orchid and Bold Flyer are together, and they're about 6 lengths clear of Cloney Grange. Banker's Benefit in 4, Barney Burnett in 5, then another Plano. Behind another Plano on the inside is Caddy, and they're followed by Hava Barney and then Belser, the Committee, and Us and Joe. Cushinstown, then Feltram Hill Lad, and Risker's River brings up the rear. Running down now towards the next fence, which is number 7 in the Irish National, and Bold Flyer and Desert Orchid. Desert Orchid again, the better jump there, leads by half a length. Bold Flyer in 2nd. A 4-length gap then to Cloney Grange, with Banker's Benefit running 4. A gap to another Plano and Barney Burnett, then Hava Barney with Caddy on the inner, then the Committee and Belser and Us and Joe, Feltram Hill Lad, Cushinstown, and still in rear Risker's River as they come to the next plain fence. Number 8 of the 22, and Desert Orchid striding along in the lead. Again, jumps it better than Bold Flyer in 2nd. In 3rd place is Cloney Grange, Banker's Benefit in 4, then Hava Barney getting closer on the outside of another Plano. Barney Burnett is next, and then Caddy. Coming now to the fence before the straight, the 9th in this 3.5 mile feature, with Desert Orchid in the lead from Bold Flyer, a gap of 3 to 4 lengths to 3rd place Cloney Grange, and as they faller at that one, as they come down, it looks as if it's Feltram Hill Lad that's gone, as they swing into the straight now, turning towards the first of the 2 jumps in the straight, and it's Bold Flyer, and alongside Bold Flyer, Desert Orchid. They're followed in 3rd by Cloney Grange, and behind Cloney Grange in 4th place is Banker's Benefit, as they come down now to the fence before the stands, and it's a Bold Flyer on the near side of Desert Orchid. They're followed by Banker's Benefit. Behind Banker's Benefit is Cloney Grange, then comes Barney Burnett, and they're followed over it by Hava Barney, and the faller was in fact Us and Joe. Us and Joe was the faller at the fence before the straight. As they come in front of the stands, they've jumped 11 fences at the halfway stage, and Bold Flyer shows in front by about a neck from Desert Orchid, then a 2-length gap to 3rd place, where we find Cloney Grange. Behind Cloney Grange in 4th place is Banker's Benefit, and they're followed into the turn by Caddy, and then behind Caddy is Barney Burnett, and then Hava Barney. Another Plano is next, Belser just behind them, then Feltram Hill Lad, and as they start to go up the hill for the 2nd time, with 11 more fences to jump, Desert Orchid is pricked in the lead by 1.5 lengths from Bold Flyer. In 3rd place is Cloney Grange, in 4th place is Banker's Benefit, then Caddy. Behind Caddy is Barney Burnett, and then another Plano. Desert Orchid the leader from Bold Flyer, Cloney Grange, and Caddy takes a heavy fall there. Caddy is gone, going towards the next ditch, which is fence number 13, and Desert Orchid out in front, enjoying himself from Bold Flyer in 2nd, then Cloney Grange, then Banker's Benefit and Barney Burnett and Hava Barney and Belser, and in behind he's another Plano, then Feltram Hill Lad and the Committee, and they're followed by Cushinstown. Behind Cushinstown is Risker's River, going towards the top of the hill, fence number 14, and the leader Desert Orchid, followed in 2nd place by Bold Flyer, then Cloney Grange. Barney Burnett is next, and they're followed towards the outside by Hava Barney. Behind these another Plano, then Feltram Hill Lad, then the Committee, and after the Committee, Banker's Benefit has lost a few places, then Belser at the top of the course. 8 fences left to jump, and the leader Desert Orchid, followed by Bold Flyer. Cloney Grange and the Committee has gone right up there on the outside, then Hava Barney. Feltram Hill Lad just behind these, and behind Feltram Hill Lad on the inside comes Barney Burnett. Behind Barney Burnett is another Plano, as they run downhill. 7 left to jump, and Desert Orchid the leader. Cloney Grange, Bold Flower, the riderless horse, galloping alongside them, missing out the fence, and they're followed in 4th place by the committee as they come now towards the next fence, and the leader is Desert Orchid from Cloney Grange, Bold Flower, Barney Burnett, then the committee. They're followed by Have a Barney, and behind Have a Barney on the inside is Feltram Hill Lad, then Risker's River, Cushinstown, Belser is next, and the faller at that previous fence was another Plano as they come down with 5 to jump, and the leader is Desert Orchid, Bold Flower on the outside, then Cloney Grange, and they're followed in 4th place by the committee. Behind the committee is Barney Burnett as they jump the next. Desert Orchid the leader, followed in 2nd place by Bold Flower. The committee almost on terms. Cloney Grange just behind them, then a gap of 4 lengths to Barney Burnett. Behind Barney Burnett is Feltram Hill Lad, then Have a Barney, then Risker's River, Cushinstown, Belser, and Banker's Benefit are tailed off as they come towards the 4th from home now, and it's Desert Orchid with the committee going well on the outside, and Cloney Grange and Bold Flower still in contention over the 4th last. Desert Orchid on the inside, the committee, Cloney Grange and Bold Flower. They're chased by Feltram Hill Lad. Behind Feltram Hill Lad is Barney Burnett, and they're followed by Risker's River as they come towards the 3rd last. The riderless horse galloping ahead of the favourite, who leads Desert Orchid from Cloney Grange. The committee is 3rd. At the 3rd last, Desert Orchid, not his best jump, but he's still the leader from Cloney Grange in 2nd, then Bold Flower. Risker's River makes ground in 4, Barney Burnett, then comes Feltram Hill Lad as they run the home turn. 2 fences left to jump in the Irish National, and Desert Orchid still the leader. Desert Orchid the top weight in the lead, being chased by Cloney Grange, the committee. Risker's River making ground down the inside, but as they jump it, it's Desert Orchid the leader, and he's increased his advantage to 5-6 lengths. Risker's River in 2nd, 3 the committee, then Cloney Grange, Barney Burnett, Bold Flower and Belser have been pulled up, but down to the last, the top weight, Desert Orchid, Richard Dunwoody in the lead and clear, looking as if they only have to jump it, and they dive at it, escape with it and come down towards the finish. The leader, Desert Orchid, clear from Risker's River. They're all struggling behind him. An untidy jump at the last, but he's putting up a good performance and getting a tremendous reception from the crowd. Desert Orchid pushed out hands and heels. Richard Dunwoody, the favourite, wins the Irish National. Desert Orchid clear, a good 10-12 lengths to the good of the line. Barney Burnett goes 2nd. Have a Barney is 3rd. I'd say Cloney Grange just 4th ahead of Risker's River in the committee, and then Feltram Hill Lad, and they're followed by Cushinstown, who's last. Belser was pulled up, and so was Bold Flower, but a very anxious moment for Richard Dunwoody, for the owner, trainer, and all the people willing the horse to win the race. That last fence almost proved a disaster, but Desert Orchid survived and won by a good 10-12 lengths, with Barney Burnett taking 2nd place and How a Barney probably just getting up to take 3rd.